What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Double Tigers. You guys know what this is. You guys know who this is. And I got my co-host here, Otaku. What's going on?
What up? It's another episode of Double Tiger. Uh, yeah, how you been, man?
Not bad, not bad. Work, but picked up some C2E2 books and some stuff from C2E2 last, you know, last week or whatever, or 2 weeks ago, something like that. And just got them in the mail, so
Yeah,
looking forward to all this stuff coming around. And then what was it? It was either this week or last week was either it was either D23. Yeah, it was I think it was D23 that was in Japan this year, I think.
the
Or
Disney.
it was something Disney, something to do with Star Wars, something Disney to do with Star Wars. I know it was in Japan this year. I know that. I just can't remember what it was. But the guys in the chat are gonna tell us anyway. So yeah. So
Yeah, I think Disney's been getting a lot of flack for Star Wars stuff, but they're still coming out with good stuff. Like Andor's coming out.
yeah.
You got
Well,
the
they're putting out more a lot better. You know what I mean? After getting rid of the person that that ruined Star Wars for people.
oh,
But they
uh, yeah, you're talking about. Well, I don't even remember his name anymore. J.J.
yeah,
Abrams.
yeah.
J.J. Abrams. That dude is. I mean, he's trying to do stuff again, but like no one wants to hire him because how do you? I mean, how do you single-handedly destroy the greatest franchise that that's
No,
ever?
it wasn't just Abrams. It was what the hell was that lady's name again? It was the lady too.
Oh, the lady too. Oh yeah, the CEO you're talking about, the
Yeah.
executive.
She's the one, yeah. The JJ Abrams wasn't the one that messed it up. It was
No,
more
J.J.
her.
Abrams messed it up. There's no, he. I'm sorry, he just didn't get the assignment. I'm sure there was executive pressure to make it a certain way, but still, like, you know, he's the director, he's the executive producer behind it. So uh, there's no one to blame but himself for that bomb. But yeah, I mean, there were executive forces there. You got to understand Star Wars. I feel like if you want to, you got to be a fan. If you want to put out good movies, I think the executives
Yeah.
have to hire, at least get a lot of fan feedback. I mean, you just can't do test screenings to like a Southern California crowd and expect the entire country to fall in love with the movie. It's got to be like more broad based, and again, you got to just get real fans, people who grew up watching it, not the millennials.
Right.
Got to get real fans.
Yeah. I mean, it can't be any worse than what Disney did with, was the Snow White thing, you know what I mean? And they didn't even they stopped ever they s- they didn't even promote it because of all the stuff that Ziegler had said about all that stuff. So it's like, and now she has to pay back all that money. So it's pretty much, she pretty much messed up, and her career's probably she's probably blacklisted from Disney.
Yeah, if you mess up at Disney, it's hard to get your career back on track.
I mean, we'll see where, we'll see in a couple of years to see where she ends up down the line, but I don't think she's gonna end in pretty, we might,
She'll go to
right
the TV
now.
movies.
Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't she Hawk Girl a couple of years ago?
No, she what the whole reason she got, but a lot of people want Disney to redo it, but with Wednesday, with the actress from Wednesday.
As Snow White?
Yeah, a lot of people want her to actually do it as
I'm not
they
a
want
fan
they
of
want
that. I'm not a fan of the I don't even know her name. What's her name?
Why can't I think of it right now?
Addams Family chick, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking
She's
about.
in
Yeah,
Beetlejuice. She's kind of like,
yeah. She's the it girl right now.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't. I'm not a big fan of hers.
yeah. I
Hey,
mean,
gentlemen,
but
what's
I.
up, man? How you doing?
Hmm,
Gentlemen's in
Jeez.
the chat.
Yeah. But it's all good, man. It's like,
All right, we're gonna
but
present our poll question of the week. All right, so we got a new little corner here that we're gonna start up, and
right.
we're gonna put the poll up on both of our channels.
Yep.
So what we'll do is we're gonna report the results back to you. And this is sort of a big one. I actually had the poll running for about a week now, and I won't reveal what the results are, but you can go take a look
Yeah.
and vote. But
Well,
the poll question for this week is, and Delaman, you can answer right in the chat. Jenna Ortega, that's her name.
yeah. Yeah.
So the poll question is, which movie is going to win the box office battle this summer? Superman or Fantastic Four? So you can go vote on the channels. Just give out your
Or
thoughts. But yeah, Delaman, your thoughts? Superman or Fantastic Four? Which movie is going to be
or the third
box
one.
office?
The third answer would be if they tie. If one weekend one goes one, and then the other weekend one goes two.
I mean, we'd have to put the dollar, like whoever earns the most
Yeah.
dollar right amount. That won't be a
Right.
tie.
Yeah. It won't be, but
Yeah. I think Superman's coming out first, and then Fantastic Four. Correct me if I'm wrong.
yeah. I think that's what's happening. Superman, then it's Fantastic Four, I think.
Yeah,
Or I think Fantastic Four is it this way? It's this summer, right?
it's this summer. They're both this summer. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. What is your choice?
Hmm. I don't get me wrong. Superman's cool and stuff, but I wouldn't mind seeing if I don't know. I mean, Fantastic Four's. I think the thing that that's gonna cause it to have to fall or anything or not to have issues is the Charlotte Ball thing, But I wouldn't mind either or, but I'm more like it'd be kind of cool to see if uh, this Fantastic Four movie looks pretty decent. So I mean, I I'm on the fence still. I'm not really sure. You know what I mean? I mean, I like them both. I just don't know.
All right,
You know.
Delaman saying, you want to highlight his answer?
Yeah.
Delaman is saying, I will give it to Superman because it introduces crypto.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. The kids are gonna want to go go nuts over crypto for sure.
Exactly. I was just thinking, like, have you seen some of the kid reactions to crypto? The
Mm-hmm.
kids love crypto. I can't,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the kids are going gaga over Herbie, but they're
Mm-mm.
going gaga over crypto. And imagine if you put out like a life-size crypto plush, like
Right. Yeah.
all with a cape and everything. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
how many kids are gonna want that?
Yeah. We already know the kids are. Yeah. So I have. Like you.
I'm getting
Like
my
after.
kid one. I mean,
Yeah. But after Dell saying.
Crypto.
After Dell saying that, I mean, honestly, I think we're gonna give it to Superman because none of the kids are gonna want a Herbie robot. Everybody's gonna want a dog.
I
Who
think Herbie looks great. Yeah, but no one wants
no,
a
don't get
Herbie.
yeah
Yeah.
for us adults, we like the Herbie, but the kids are gonna want the dog. Gonna want crypto.
I actually think like if they make Fantastic Four action figures, that are like really detailed, like the
Yeah.
thing and everything, really detailed
Yeah.
action figures, that would be kind of cool to have.
Mm-hmm.
Then in the same vein, if you put out a really like detailed Superman action figure with Crypto, oh man, that'd be game over for me.
Yeah, yeah, but like you said, the kids are gonna get. Plus, we know there's gonna be freaking popcorn buckets up the wazoo, anyways, when both of these movies come. So
Yeah,
there's probably gonna be a Herbie one, and then when Superman one is probably gonna be a Crypto
Crypto
one.
one, yeah.
So
Dog
and
dish or
then
something.
yeah, so those things are already like $40. The what was it, 40? Yeah, I think like $40 the last time I looked at one of those damn. So
Did
so
they
you know
sell for
the
that much?
yeah, I think like to 39 or for at least four a little past 40, I think. The last time I
Wow.
remember. Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
All
And
right. Well, yeah, if you're watching
that's
this
not
on
even
the
with the
weekend,
popcorn yet. That's not even with the popcorn yet. That's just the bucket.
yeah, yeah. Popcorn costs extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the poll will be up on our channels all week. So go and vote.
Mhm.
Your choice. The winner of the box office battle this summer, Superman or Fantastic Four. And we'll reveal the results next week, and we'll come with a
Mhm.
new poll question
Mhm.
next week as well.
I know there's a Lilo and I know the live Lilo and Stitch movie's coming. I just don't know when, but I know
That
it's
one I
coming.
think looks good because
Yeah.
the girl they cast for Lilo is like
Mhm.
she's just super cute, right? So
Right, right.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So
yeah, like a
everybody,
Hawaiian girl to play.
yeah, but everybody's gonna go gaga over Stitch.
Yeah, Del man, I'm more of a Marvel guy, yet I will go see Superman. Yes, yes, we know you will. Maybe that movie will get you to be a DC guy.
No,
Uh,
he's a little bit of both. Yeah, he's messing. He's a little bit of both though. Yeah, so the top 10 list is pretty interesting.
all right,
All
let's do
right,
it.
look, yeah, let me go all the way down to 10 and we can move our way up.
I know there's a lot of
So
Star Wars stuff again because the Darth
yeah,
Maul. They
not only because of Darth Maul, because of the D23 or whatever that Star Wars thing that was in Japan, that and all that news that came out, you know.
they've announced a bunch of movies and projects.
Yeah, they announced that's where the Darth Maul show got announced, I think.
Yeah. What else is in the pipeline? I know they were planning to
There's a
do live
there's a
action Clone Wars, and then like
yeah, there was a bunch of stuff in the yeah. So this oh yeah. Yep, I forgot about this. The
Hellboy,
Hell Hawk. Yeah. No, it's the Hell Hawk or Hulk. Hell Hulk.
Hellboy.
Yeah, yeah. Dell knows about this thing, a bit this Hulk. They got the books kind of figured. I
With
forgot he
like
was even on.
Wolverine. Oh wait, it's like a Ghost Rider
Yeah.
Wolverine or a Hulk
Yeah,
matchup.
pretty much. Yeah.
Hmm.
They'll tell you. I think they'll picked up a couple of issues. And then
Okay.
the
Oh, I
well
love this
what,
cover, the Dan Mora action one.
yeah, the Superman
Dude, I gotta get one of those.
yeah.
I want it with the
Well,
trade dress though, not with the version.
yeah. Well,
I, I
top
gotta, I gotta say that Dan Mora is, um, he is, I think, the most. I mean, I'm talking about like new artists, right? Like just
mhm.
like. But the thing is, Dan Mora has been doing comic books for quite a while. But I'm just saying, like, he's
A
kind
lot of
of
them, a lot of the artists that are getting hot now done comics for forever.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
like this guy what is it uh Mark Spears. He's done comics forever.
Right,
It's
right,
just
right.
he's just now getting
It's now getting
he's
hot.
just yeah, he's just now getting hot, but
Yeah,
he's
Dan
done
Mora
comics.
has been with DC for what I want to say, like about 3-4 years
Yeah.
now, right?
Yeah, but
But
Mora's been around. Yeah, he's been around too. So it's like now he's just getting hot. Well, like we were
his stuff is so good. I mean,
yeah,
I'm talking
but we
about
were yeah, like we were
Shadow
saying,
Word,
Star
everything.
Wars. Yeah,
Yeah, and
like we were saying.
he's doing a lot of the this Superman stuff right now, so I'm glad to see
Right.
Mola just putting out fire. I mean, he's just on fire with his panel work, and that
It-
cover, man, that is just a sick cover, dude. Yeah, this is the Darth Maul spec, right?
hold on.
This is Apprentice. She's basically the same alien race as Ashoka, right? She's like the Ashoka.
Yeah. It's a red version of Ahsoka. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
It's like
Yeah,
a
I remember.
version of Ahsoka,
Yeah,
which is like
yeah,
which is brilliant, I think.
right.
It's like,
Her apprentice. Yeah, his apprentice, and then
you know,
book. Guess what the book after is?
I showed this off a couple weeks ago. Remember?
Yep. Told you it would end up on the list.
Photo variant.
Yeah, I told you it would end up on the list.
Yeah.
It just took a little bit, but yeah, it ended up on the list. And then that was 7. Well, I knew 8. I knew 6. This would have ended up on a Shalabal one, the Earth X number 12.
And that is an underrated series because it's Alex Ross, right?
Yeah, and that's the Marvel version of Kingdom, or Justice or Kingdom Come, either one of them. It's the one of those stories. That's what everybody compares it to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like more people need to maybe read this and give it love because it definitely.
Well, top weekly sale was 219, so I'm assuming it's grown 80%, 84%. So I think more people are getting to noticing this book, noticing this series. And then this is the C2E2 exclusive of
Yeah, Mary Jane is Venom.
Yeah. So this is the C2E2 exclusive. Yeah. Kind of figured it would be on number 5 because C2E2 was the last weekend, or was it the weekend before?
Who did that cover?
Mary Jane. John Taylor Christopher. John.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why. Being on it's another
the guy who was behind the action figure covers, right?
I think so, or he did some other stuff too.
Okay.
And then this one, another Jamie Tyndall. Okay. James Taylor. Oh, it's a Emerald City exclusive from Image.
Okay. Cool.
So it's an indie book again. So it looks like it's been picked up, or because it's a Emerald City exclusive. I guess hard to come by, I guess. I'm assuming.
Hmm.
And then this one, I don't know nothing.
Oh yeah, we don't know nothing about that one.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Looks like it's gonna be a series. That's probably what. Yeah, that's why this thing is.
Okay.
Oh, holy crap! It went 6. The growth of percentage 620%. That's how much it grew. I've never seen a book grow that fast.
It's an unknown book, and now because it's going to be a TV show.
Yeah.
People just.
And then this is
this cover, man. This super cover.
Yeah, and it's already 318% growth to this week.
That's a beautiful cover. It's
it is. It's a newer artist at Allison. Is it Allison? Alexander.
Okay.
I was Loca, yeah. It's a new female artist.
Okay, Alexandra Lozano.
It's a newer artist because and then they're going crazy for his book. And then this is
the crazy.
Yeah.
Wolverine looks like Lobo in this one.
Yeah.
Why are they trying to make him look like Lobo all of a sudden?
Yeah. Well, that's the #1 book. Yeah, this is the Wolverine 8.
Daniel Warren Johnson.
Yeah, not surprised.
All right, well, it's a good
And
list.
those were the things on the hot list. Those are all the books on the hot list so far. Yeah. Not too much.
Going on.
Yeah. Not much else going on that I know except for that Star Wars thing that was this week. That's all and then all that Star Wars news we were talking about. But it was a bunch. I mean,
Andor is coming out soon, isn't it?
It's
of Andor.
I think so.
And it looks like a lot of people are excited about it because it's it's different. It's different from what they've been putting out in tone and writing, and
right.
It's like a very serious. It's like a very serious. And it's building. Building up to Rogue One, so it's the events before Rogue One. So we kind of.
I was wrong. D23 is not until August.
Oh, okay.
So this thing was some type of Star Wars thing that happened in Japan.
And that's where they revealed some of the stuff.
Yeah, all that Star Wars stuff. What's going on,
Wolf? Oh, how you doing, man?
Yeah, Wolf. Actually, since Wolf is here, he actually showed me something really cool from a creator, from an artist. Actually.
All right, let's see it.
Hold on. I'll share the screen real quick in a few minutes. Give me 1 second. Let me find it real quick. This really cool Vampirella print. Hold on. Let me see if I can share it and yep. Let's see. Share. Yeah, since Wolf is here. So you can see it, right?
What I'm doing. I'm going to do limited edition platinum prints, only available this weekend. Sunday night.
I picked one of these up already.
If we reach 25 orders or more for this, I will give away the painting. One lucky person will get a print and the original painting if 25 prints are ordered this weekend. So if you want to get this, click the link in my bio. You're going to get the print, a T-shirt art gallery print, a random T-shirt from the T-shirt art gallery, and a bunch of stickers, and a chance to win this if 25 are sold. This is all for the T-shirt art gallery.
Wait, Old Wolf drew that?
For your support.
No, not Old Wolf. Old Wolf shared it with me.
The vote, and I'm so glad it did.
He shared it with me. The Old Wolf didn't draw it. Old Wolf shared it with me.
Tim on Vintage Pages. I love how this came out. Here's what I'm doing. I'm going to do limited edition platinum print.
He shared it with me,
only
and then I
available
picked it up
this weekend. Sunday night shuts off. You can't get them again. If we reach
who
25
created that original work?
I will give away the painting.
Well, original work is Bruce. The original piece is Bruce.
And the original painting. If 25 prints are ordered this weekend. So if you want to get this, click the link in my bio. You're going to get the print, a T-shirt art gallery print, a random T-shirt.
Jody Royak is the artist. Okay.
Right. We're already almost halfway to getting 25 spots to give away the Vampirella painting.
Here's the print.
But look at how rad the platinum print looks.
So you got the print already.
This is what you're going to be getting.
I picked it up already.
This looks so good. And even on camera, it doesn't nearly do it justice. So you're going to be getting this print, all signed and numbered. Stickers, one regular, one prism. And for the T-shirt art gallery, one regular and one prism. Plus the T-shirt art gallery print. Plus a random T-shirt from the T-shirt art gallery too.
Yeah.
And probably I'm going to throw in some.
Yeah, so that's what I picked up. Yeah. So.
Wow, that was nice.
Yeah, thanks to Old Wolf because I saw it before Old Wolf shared it, but Old Wolf shared it, so I actually got
enter. Well, how did we enter this thing? I want to have a shot at winning it.
You have to pick up the print.
Oh, we got to get the print, okay, and the T-shirt and all that. Okay.
No. The print, all that stuff comes with the print. That T-shirt, the stickers, all that comes with the print.
All right. Well, go check that out, man. That's a chance to win that beautiful Jody Royak piece.
Yeah, but it's really cool that he used all the old magazines behind it, and then it's a Bruce Timm homage of the front pieces of Bruce Timm homage. That'd be cool to win, but it's already cool that I'm gonna end up getting the nice shiny print.
It's nice.
So yeah, I saw it. I'm like, yep, I'm getting one. And then No Wolf goes, FYI. I go, oh, I picked one up. Yeah, because he has a bunch of his work hanging. Like if you look at old Wolf's whenever he goes live, he has a bunch of his stuff hanging up
So
behind him.
is she exclusive to like doing Vampirella, or does she do like what is her?
No, he does all kinds of stuff. He uses
Jody's a guy?
Yeah, he uses older paintings, and then he'll paint over it. Like he's done one with like like he'll grab like some older painting that's like a background painting, and he'll paint like a thing, or like the Thing and like the Hulk on them, but it's like an old school painting that's a normal like background painting,
That's
and he'll
crazy.
paint these guys on top of it.
Yeah.
Actually, let's see. Now I can share some of this stuff on here. Like he's done a lot of stuff. Like, hold on, I'll share. Yep. See. Let's see. Aha. So he bashes other paintings with his own idea. Like he'll draw Fing Fang Foom on it, and then it's an older painting that he used. Like he'll go to like thrift stores and stuff and pick up stuff, and he'll paint stuff on top of it.
Wow.
So yeah, let's yeah.
So he just does a bunch of like
mashup
pop culture.
Yeah. So just look him just look him up, and then just because I looked it up, and then because I really wanted him to do a Vampy eventually, and then I saw him he did it this time. I'm like, ooh, I'm picking one up. Yeah, see. Yeah.
Royac Studios.
Yeah. Because
how much is one of those commissions, like to get like a painting?
Well, it's what was it? The print is 50. The print was $50, but all that stuff come with it. But the paintings, I know. Hold on. We can actually go to his site.
I would imagine they're like very expensive to get
done. Let's see.
Very time. Time consuming projects.
Yep. Well, he comes out with prints for all of them. So, t-shirts, prints. Okay, so here we go. I got his store up on my page, so up on my website, or up on. Let's see. Let's share it, since we can show you a little bit of stuff. So you see it, right?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So, like he does, like this is not the Deadpool wasn't there. The Deadpool wasn't there originally.
Oh, it's $800. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So the Deadpool's painted on top of it.
Yeah, gotcha.
So, you know what I mean? It's an older it's like a older background painting that he picked up somewhere, and then he just paints yeah. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah.
Old Wolf said he picked up that Gold Shredder print. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, nice.
Yeah. See, so he got the Fantastic Four set, like the heads, or like like artwork. Yeah, see. So
that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping he would do a Vampy, so he finally did a Vampy. like the Spider-Man Venom head. It's yeah. So yep, the print. So the original painting I'm guessing this is the original here, the original painting. That's what the original painting goes for.
Wow. That's a black painting.
Yeah, yeah.
Wonder what it looks like. Yeah, under the.
Hold on, it might show us. Oh no, never mind. It's just an up close look at it.
It probably just like fluorescently glows, right? You put it in
Yeah,
black.
probably. And then all the originals, like this is the original Doom eyes.
Yeah, kind of.
So
that's cool.
Yeah. So I picked up that Vampy, just so I can try to win, and then like his Venom. I saw these. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I can't wait until he does a event. I can't wait until he does a Vampy. And then he finally did one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing that with us, Old Wolf, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing Vampy, his Vampy with me. I actually saw it before he shared it, but I'm like, let me pick. I'll pick it up, and then I ended up picking up the print. So, yeah, because I saw his other stuff previously. I'm like, oh, it'd be kind of cool to see him do a Vampy eventually. And then Wolf goes, oh yeah, he did a Vampy. So yeah, oh yeah, and then the Yancey Street guy sent me a bunch of stickers.
Nice.
So hold on. They sent me a bunch of Yancey Street stickers. So yeah. So I sent a bunch of these.
Nice. Like what are they?
Stickers.
Like holographic?
Yeah, they're like holographic stickers.
Holofoil, yeah.
Holofoil stickers. So that's kind of neat.
That is.
Yeah. So I got a bunch of these from since I'm part of their little crew. So so I got these stickers, and then since I'm up here anyways, I'll show you guys the books. The book.
Oh yeah, the C2E2 books. Let's see this.
The C2E2 books. So I picked up Dare Taylor exclusives. So these are the Dare Taylor's exclusives, and it's signed by Dare. So this was the original. This was I think this was Emerald City originally. This was the Emerald City one, and then this was C2E2. It was the Virgin. Yeah. So they're both signed. Yeah, they're both signed by the cosplayer Dare Taylor. So
nice.
Yeah. So they're both signed by Dare.
Yeah, that leaves very little to the imagination for sure.
Yeah. That's the Dare Taylor one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What I picked up from C2E2, and then I picked up a small 8x10 print from Raichi and them. That was one was Draculina and one was Vampirella, and that was it that I picked up. And there wasn't much, and that was the book I was going to share in this week anyway.
Yeah, that's a nice book to share.
Yeah.
I actually went to the library today and I just picked up some books to read. I mean, I always pick up, graphic novel, like collected, editions to read at home. So I kind of did that this week. And I've been putting off getting Sandman for just the longest time. I was just like, I've always wanted to just sit down and read Sandman.
I've done I did the same thing you did. Yeah. I still haven't picked it up. So at least you did. I haven't yet still.
No, I finally got, so there's a deluxe edition that kind of catalogs the entire, I guess, collection. This one is the book 1, Sandman Deluxe Edition book 1. It's a pretty thick book, hardcover. But yeah, it starts from the first issue of Sandman, and then it just goes through I'm just thinking it's like goes through maybe the first 20 or 30 issues. So that'll be a fun read. It goes through, issues 1 through 16. 1 through 16 is in this edition. I also picked up this one I'm really excited to read. It's The World's Greatest Superheroes by Alex Ross and Paul Dini.
Oh yeah. I got that one. I got the absolute. I think it's an absolute edition of that.
Yeah, it's oh my gosh, the artwork in this is.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's not really like a story. It's just sort of like the character, kind of like a character.
Yeah, there's one of Batman, there's one of Wonder Woman, and there's one of Superman. There's one of Shazam,
Wonder Woman, but it's just so beautifully illustrated.
Yeah,
and it is just kind of like,
pretty much a picture book.
Yeah, it's a picture book. It just like goes over all the characters, and I think it was when they were trying to set up the Justice storyline. They do have a so the latter part of it is excerpts from the Justice the Ross run on.
Yeah, I got all three. I got all three of those books.
It's just beautiful. I mean,
I got all three.
So I'm gonna enjoy looking through that and reading that.
Yep.
This is the other one I got. Legion of Superheroes Millennium. This is from 2000. It was recent. I want to say it was like it's Brian Michael Bendis, and a bunch of different artists here. But it's like I'm just kind of I guess it's like the new or a revamped Legion of Superheroes with Superboy and Robin, kind of like, I guess, active members of this team. Looks pretty good. So I just decided, give this a shot.
That's always good.
I'll either hate it or love it. And then this one, this is, we're just talking about Dan Mora. This is Mark Waid and Dan Mora, World's Finest. And I think these are just like select, it's not like a collection, it's just select stories from the World's Finest. But again, it's just Mora, a lot of Dan Mora in here, and it's just brilliant. I mean, this is like modern comic books at its like peak. I feel like
right.
You can't get better than this kind of artwork and handling and action. Like look at that.
Always nice.
Just so consistent on every panel.
Right.
You just love to see this kind of consistency. Now, I don't know how much Dan uses, like, again, it's just so detailed. I'm sure he's using maybe some digital techniques to get this kind of. First of all, it's colored beautifully. It's just perfectly colored. It just doesn't feel like a comic book. It's just, but it is, at the end of the day, it is. But it's just so well. It's got such a beautiful color palette. Like it's just you see every shade, like gradation and shade of color, and then this digital. It's got to be digitally colored, right? You just can't get this kind of coloring from regular techniques, but man, is it beautiful. So I mean, just I do see, like, comic books have come a long way in terms of the quality, and when you look at a book like this, the Dan Mora run on DC books, it's just kind of mind-blowing. So
I forgot if I shared this last week or not, but I actually got a commission done.
Oh, okay. Let's see it.
Yeah. Hold on. I actually got a commit. Oh, hold on. Actually, got a commission done from one of the artists that I really enjoy, and I had them use Sarah Frazetta as a reference for Vampirella. So I don't remember if I shared it last week or not, but yeah, here we go. All right,
Oh, it's done already?
it's done. It's done. I don't know if I can share how I can share it though. Let's see, Windows.
Oh, you don't have it yet.
No, I have it. It's a digital one. It's a digital artist.
Oh, okay. So he sent you like a wait,
Yeah.
but how do you? I mean, so it's just a file,
Yeah.
and you get to keep the file. Like
Yeah.
that's yours, copyrighted file.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Hold on. Yeah, I thought so too. That's why I'm like, oh, okay, well, whatever.
He's not
But
gonna like, print it and like sell it or anything like that, is he?
nah, I don't think so. Hold on, let me find this thing. Actually, I think I hit the wrong thing for sharing. Hold on, share. Aha, well, images. That's what it was. I hit the wrong one. There we go. Found it. Uh-huh. Aha. Aha. That's
Oh,
it.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
What's on her arm?
It's a bracelet. It's bracelets on her arm, and it's another bracelet that wraps around her arm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a bracelet that wraps around her arm. Yeah, I showed Delman already seen it.
Oh yeah,
So,
I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bracelet. Yeah.
Doesn't really look like Sarah though.
No, if you zoom in on the face, yeah, it is.
It is? Okay.
It's yeah, it is. Because
Nice.
from the way it looked, the way this is, he sent me two. He sent me a colored and uncolored. So let's
Right.
so, yeah.
This is the color.
Yeah, and this is the original. What it looks like with no color.
What was the commission on this? How much did you pay?
Not much. Yeah, not much. But yeah, so that's the black and white. So yeah, and it's he used Perillo's for well, he used Frazetta's and Perillo's for a little bit of a reference.
Nice.
So yeah,
nice.
So that's yeah.
You gonna
that's
put those out?
Huh?
Get prints going?
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll probably get some prints going. And then probably have her sign one or two.
Get some t-shirts like going or something.
Not really, because Dynamite might come after me if I do t-shirts. Because it's Vampy.
Oh yeah. You don't have the license to.
Yeah, I don't got. They got the license. I don't got the license.
Produce them for yourself, though. That's your print, so you can produce them for yourself.
Yeah. But yeah, I had that done. But I already have some ideas for other artists to do it now, and I'm gonna every year on my birthday I'm gonna get one done, but for a different artist every year to do.
That's a great idea. I mean, the artists that you choose to do commissions for Vampy, they're always really spot on.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Good job.
Yeah. So I'm waiting on the next one. I got one of the artists, and I found him on actually I found him on Whatnot.
I recently I forget the artist's name, but I ran across an artist. It's I want to say it's like Megladeth.
Sounds familiar. The name sounds the name sounds familiar.
You guys know in the chat who I'm talking about?
Maybe.
BC artist.
Yeah.
he was an artist on is it Igor Medvedev? No, that's not him. He was a DC artist on a Punchline
okay.
book recently. Not Jorge Jimenez. I think this is him. Let me see here. Anyway, whoever this artist is, I saw his work and I was like, man, I definitely want to get like a commission from him someday.
Right.
Because it was just sick. I mean, it was sick. All right, I'm gonna look up this guy because I feel like we need to know this guy's name.
I got a whole Vampy wall going of cosplayers now. I just look.
Seriously, that's some.
Yeah, I got original art, and now I got a whole cosplay wall.
All right, well, I got to look up this artist.
No, yeah, well, we'll find it next week if
we'll
anything.
Find it. I'll share it with you. But that dude, I'm just hoping he's like one of those artists that is just in a sea of people that haven't like kind of hit the high value for work. Because
eventually they do. Eventually they normally do. After a couple of years, they end up.
Because the way he draws Punchline,
right,
is like if he could do that with Psylocke, because I love just
because Punchline's another Asian character,
right.
Yeah, so
I'm just like if he can do what he did with Punchline, but do like a Psylocke original like cover or something,
right?
Man, that would be awesome. But yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. All right, well, I'm going to just share my last book here.
All right.
Supergirl just finished up filming. They wrapped filming. So you literally have two DC projects that are complete in terms of filming. You got Superman coming out. You've got Supergirl now in the final editing phase, and so we got two big pieces of Gunn's project, and the next movie they're going to be working on is Brave and the Bold, right? Brave and the Bold is again no indication that Batman's going to appear in Brave and the Bold,
right?
But the question remains, like, who are we going to see, right? Like, what character are they going to introduce in this series? And again, I think Gunn is going to do more with Nightwing here. So I'm showing off my copy of Tales of the Teen Titans, the Judas Contract, number 44. Now, what's significant about this particular copy is I bought this copy for $3 up in Canada last year. Okay. And it was just what is it? Mildew all over the book. There was like foxing, mildew. It was like very stiff from like humidity exposure, and it was just a warped comic book. And but the front looked great. It was just like the back was like all black and anyway, it I said for $3 though, it was like $3. The guy had it in there. Actually, he had it less for $3. It was $3 cover price, but he had it 50% off, so it was $1.50 Canadian So
Right.
you translate all that. I got it for like about $1, less than $1.
Right.
But yeah, I recently sent this book to Roger Metarog,
Right.
and he cleaned the book. He killed all the bacteria. He soaked it in the solution. It's like white on the back now. I mean, it's a good. I'd say it's a good fine plus
Right.
copy. But man, thank you, Roger. And it looks great. So yeah, I took a $1 book, and now it's probably close to like a $50 book in terms of its value. But I'm excited. I'm excited for
Right.
what they're going to do with Nightwing, what they're going to do with Deathstroke, and all those things. So
Yeah.
there you go.
I'm excited for Gun's little thing too. So, oh look, G's here. G-Man's here.
What up, G-Man?
What's going on?
So we got a poll going. We want to get your thoughts, G-Man. Your choice. Who do you think is gonna? And I know G-Man's choice. Actually, I know who he's gonna pick. But
Shalaball.
Your pick for the box office winner this summer. Is it going to be Superman or Fantastic Four?
Mm-hmm.
Let us know in the comments, in the chat, and go ahead and vote. Go to our. You can go to my channel right now and vote on the poll. But Jeff's going to add the poll to his channel. You can just basically find the poll on both of our channels, and yeah. I mean, I think if they didn't have crypto, it would be one thing. But the verdict is out. Everybody loves crypto, so it's like that's
the kid. Because the biggest thing is the kids are gonna make that box office.
Yeah,
it's not the adults, because the kids are gonna go, hey mom, dad, I want to go watch Superman and crypto. Sure. Yeah. So
I don't know if you can necessarily take the little kids to go see Fantastic Four, but definitely you can take the little kids to go.
Yeah,
crypto.
See, he's going. So everybody's going because of the damn dog. If it wasn't for the dog.
Yeah, it's not just the dog though. I think a lot of people.
I know that, but I'm saying, but the kids aren't gonna care about the guy. The kids are gonna go, I want to see the super dog.
Yeah,
and and then as soon as they get to the theater, they go, hey, give me that $40.
$40 crypto bucket.
Popcorn bucket.
Popcorn crypto bucket.
Yeah. Oh. That it's gonna be that, because the Lilo and Stitch one, there's gonna be a Stitch bucket. So all these movies are gonna go because the Star Wars one, they got like a Darth Vader looking head for so it's like everything and their mom, they're coming out with a damn bucket.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna pay what? Close to $20 for the movie ticket, close to $20 for the popcorn.
Right.
Another $10 for soda and candy. I mean, it's gonna be like a $50 excursion per person. So I think it's gonna be
what if I go, it's one bucket. If I'm paying $40, it's one bucket, and we're eating out of that one bucket. I'm not paying for another bucket.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get some popcorn, man. They can't watch that movie without some popcorn. Brilliant.
Yeah, stuff. Because because that bucket's gonna be $40 at the theater, but people are gonna try to resell it for like $100 to $200. Because you saw how they sold the Deadpool ones, and I'm like, oh boy.
Well, I got to get my son a crypto like a crypto. Kind of a large size,
plushie.
I gotta get him that. It's like he's gonna want it after watching the movie, right? So
if you're gonna have to get him at least one.
Is that or like something related to crypto,
or get him a white, a white plushy dog, You just gotta buy a Superman cape. It might be cheaper that way.
It might be, yeah. Yeah. This is Goodwill crypto.
And then or you can buy a great what is it then you got to buy another dog to make it into a Ace the Bat Hound.
Oh yeah,
So
that's another. You
Mhm.
bring up a good point, right? It's
Mhm.
like they brought in crypto.
Yeah.
You
So when they
kind of got to commit at this point. You got to bring in like Beppo. You got to bring in
yeah,
the horse. What's the horse's name?
I forget. Yeah, but yeah, the horse. Then if he's gonna bring it,
Streaky.
if he's gonna bring in Batman, he's gonna have to bring the Bat Cow, the damn the Ace the dog.
Ace the
So
dog.
yeah, yeah.
Streaky, Supergirl's. I think in the Supergirl movie, they haven't confirmed if there's any super pets, but come on, it makes sense that
I mean, if you're bringing Crypto, why are you not gonna bring Supergirl's cat?
Yeah,
It's tricky.
I feel like the cat's next, on deck.
Yeah. So
She's on deck.
we're gonna find out about a damn cat for Supergirl. Watch it be a damn popcorn bucket. There'll be a surprise popcorn bucket for Supergirl. Damn popcorn bucket. Because all of those things are gonna be everything that's of a super pet or anything like that, or it's gonna be a damn popcorn bucket. Even Superman's logo is probably gonna be a popcorn.
I hadn't thought about getting a popcorn bucket, but now you're making me realize if I'm gonna be there and I gotta now think which popcorn bucket am I gonna get? Because they'll have a selection of them, right? And you're not gonna have one
like they always do, and all the theaters have all different selections. So it's gonna be interesting to see how many freaking popcorn buckets they're gonna come out with.
Yeah, everybody's gonna get crypto bucket though. If there's like a crypto, dog bucket, that's gonna be the choice of everybody's.
Yeah, see,
it's kind of like the baby. What was it? Deadpool. Baby Deadpool.
Yeah.
Popcorn bucket. Everybody wanted the baby Deadpool popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
It'll kind of be like that one.
Yeah, it's probably gonna. Yeah, the crypto one's probably gonna be like that one. Yeah, but like he wants. I kind of figured that's what he wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good battle. I think.
Yeah.
I think overwhelming.
My thing is 1 week. It might be 1 weekend this one, and then the other week. It might be. They might be back and forth. You know what I mean? Or they might be really close.
I feel like we have the bandwidth to have like two really sort of like summer hits, and those two are definitely primed.
Yeah. So if one's gonna be two, that means either the next weekend is somehow either or hearsay.
What it really comes down to is though, like for it to be a box office hit, it has to be one of those like events where people will want to go see it again and again.
Right.
That means it has to be like good, not just like decent, but like good. And so which one will sustain through the summer? Because they're coming out both around early summer. Which one sustains through the summer and draws the audiences is the one that's
honestly, I have a feeling it's gonna be Superman that might retain them a little more than Fantastic Four, because the kids are gonna, because the biggest box office is gonna be the kids are gonna want to go, hey mom, I want to go see the dog again. Hey mom, dad, I want to go see the dog again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be that, because nobody's gonna go, hey mom, I want to go see Thing, or I want to go see Herbie, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
The robot. Nobody's gonna want, and none of the kids are gonna do that.
And you have to remember, we're getting a lot of like, so crypto's, people think, okay, so we've seen crypto. Crypto's been in the animated thing. But
right.
It's kind of like, this is like the first time people are really paying attention to crypto, right?
Yeah, and then plus Smallville had a crypto, but it wasn't. It was they didn't call him crypto. They called him something else. But
he was like a golden retriever. Yeah, he was like a dog. He wasn't a crypto.
Right.
I think his name was like Max. If I'm
because they were originally gonna because they had names. The crypto was one of them on the.
He was just this lazy porch dog on Smallville.
Yeah.
It wasn't crypto, but
Right.
No, but the movie, going back to the movie, so
Yeah.
they're going to introduce Mr. Terrific. Never,
Right.
first time
Right.
that character is being introduced outside of comics, right?
Right.
And Metamorpho, like people are sleeping on Metamorpho, but that
That's the first time Metamorpho is going to be introduced too.
yeah,
Yeah.
and people are gonna get to understand what his powers are all about.
Yeah, and then Guy Gardner's first, live action appearance too, because
Yeah.
we've had animated appearances of him, but we never had a live action version of him.
True, good point,
And
right?
then
Guy Gardner,
yeah,
he's
yeah,
gonna
and
be
then the
probably prominent.
but Hawkgirl and Hawkman is already been Smallville once. What was it? The Legends of Tomorrow. That was the second time. So really, the ones that are, but the one that everybody's sleeping on is Metamorpho though.
Yeah,
Because
Metamorpho, I think, is gonna be a pretty cool character because he can do
right,
like a lot of cool stuff that people
right,
will get introduced to, and hopefully, I think this is where you'll see maybe some Marvel guys like give DC more credit. It's like, oh,
right,
I didn't know they had a character like Metamorpho, and then
right,
they go and maybe get into DC books and
right. Well, DC books might get more expensive if the movie
yeah,
does well.
yeah.
But the crypto books are going to be more expensive. They're already getting expensive, but they're going to get more expensive.
I feel like it's happening with Superman books. Superman books were super cheap, super affordable,
Right.
but now it's like that's what people are picking up more
Right.
and more of. I'm sure the comic book shops have all they're aware the movie's coming out, so they probably repriced all their
Yeah.
Superman
And they're
back
probably
issues. Mhm.
they're probably pushing the Superman books a little more than
Yeah, Superman Day. Superman
Yeah.
Day was just recently
Right.
launched, so you're gonna have a bunch of Superman titles this summer.
Right.
Really good stuff. Like you saw the Dan Moore Action 1 homage.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is just freaking modern comic gold right there. Like
Right.
that one up for sure.
Yeah, but that's pretty much what we talked about and what we got going on. You got anything going on besides
Well, we
anything
got
on your
something going
channel?
on starting next month.
Oh yeah.
Have AAPI Heritage Month that we're
Right.
celebrating on both our channels,
Yep.
and we've got a great sort of
Lineup so far.
lineup of artists. K-pop's going to have Bernard Chang and Sean Chen and a bunch of artists to talk about their I think Monkey King relaunch. They're doing another
Yeah.
launch around the Monkey King project, and so we'll talk about that. We've got just a great slate of AAPI creators on the channel with us this in May. So just if you've never really tuned into that, we do this every
Right.
year,
Yeah.
and it's a little discombobulated this year because one of our core sort of planners has taken a step back.
Yeah.
And so he was really sort of like the main force behind kind of organizing and getting people to tune in and participate. And but he's not doing it this year, so we're all kind of trying to coordinate and devote as much time as we can. But it's been kind of slow going. But again, we have a great slate of artists. They're scheduled. We just need to get all the little thumbnail and
yeah all that stuff were worked out. Yeah. But everything else is everything else is a go on it. So so we have a special I always get tongue tied. Asian Heritage Month for next month. So just keep a lookout on both our channels, K-pop's, everybody's channel that was involved last year, guys. So just keep an eye out. So we'll have a bunch of stuff coming. So, and then I got a bunch of stuff in the works.
We can I guess promote the first show for the month. So on May 1st,
right,
on my channel,
Right.
We're gonna have Ryan Odegawa on.
Okay.
Ryan Odegawa is Wildstorm Marvel DC artist who just does incredible work. He's a Japanese American artist, and he's just a friend of our channel. Like he's part of our panel as well, so he'll be, I think, sitting in with us on several interviews. But
Right.
he's just a close friend. I mean, like first when we met him, we were kind of just getting to know him as a creator, but over the years we've gotten really close. So he's going to kick things off with us, and then we're going to kind of move down the list, and we'll try to get sort of I guess a calendar of stuff. I'll try to.
I'm still working on one. I'm still working. You already know, but I'm working on it.
Yeah, working on. I think we got a good enough people. It's just we need to get more people participating in this stuff that's already scheduled, and that's
right
now. It's like
right.
Everybody's going.
I got you.
Solo,
but
so
that's all we good. That's what we got going on, guys. So just keep a lookout, and we'll see you guys next week. Check you later.